In our trader rundown today, Todd Bubba Horwitz is here to set us up for the trading action. And Todd, hello to you.
Good morning.
I hope you are watching what's going on with Apple, because I know a lot of people are curious as to what will be released today. So do you see a trade or a buy or stay away on this stock?
I think if you're a long-term investor, it's okay if you own it. I think probably here it's probably more of a sale first, with an opportunity to try to buy it later. You know, they've got so much cash and so many good things, but I think this phone is going to be a disaster. I think there's already a lot of rumbling underneath the cloud. So I think that overall, I'd wait till it came back a little before I would step in and buy it. And personally, I'd be a seller at 110. I'm looking to buy it somewhere around 100.
Now, you are interested in buying some ETFs. Let's start with the biotechs. What do you see happening here?
You know, I watch XBI. I do that on my call every week, and you know, it's been churning back and forth, and it popped up to 65, and now we've seen it come right back down to 60. I think in that 60 range, I think it's a nice trade, especially we're seeing a lot of deals in that space, and we're seeing things going on. And if the market's going to stay strong, this should certainly be able to pop back to 65 or higher. So XBI at 60, I like. It's the biotech ETF. I think it's a nice play here with very limited risk, but there is always risk.
You are also playing the grains, and here we are at harvest season. So what do you see happening?
Here we are at nightmare harvest season. We are having, well, I mean, the grains are just getting absolutely plummeted here. It's really scary what's going on. You have the big Monsanto deal, which doesn't make anybody happy, but at the end of the day, at some point, these commodities are going to find a bottom, and there's an ETF called JJG, which is Barclays ETF, that represents the grain space. I think down here in the low numbers, and I think that here is where we want to look at it, because I'm willing to buy what I consider value. Unless we're going to stop eating, then we should see higher grain prices eventually.
Could anything turn us around? And you just mentioned more people eating, but what's killing right now the crops?
Well, what's really killing it is the dollar. I mean, this ties to the Fed, to the dollar, to every commodity. We see the Barclays Commodity Index or the Bloomberg Commodity Index down, getting bombed again, because again, when the dollar becomes too strong, it's bad for the commodity space. We're seeing a little bit of a deflationary scenario here. So at the end of the day, I think those things turn around. I think we start to see some movement. And again, if you believe that we're not going to have a need for oil, gold, or any of those other products, the ag stocks, or the ag products, I think you're making a mistake. I think this is a great opportunity to buy on a value play.
Right, because here we have farmers, and as the dollar rises, it's more challenging to sell grains and goods.
It makes it much
overseas.
tougher because you can't sell them overseas, and that is a problem. Now, again, I think that's the whole key here. You've got the dollar involved, and as long as that remains strong, but I think the grain markets have already priced in this big dollar move. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't think they can throw much more bad news at this space. So that's why, to me, it's a value play. It's a simple, easy, it's not an expensive stock, so there's not a tremendous amount of risk here. I think it's got a big chance for upside.
You are a value. Thank you.
Thank you so much.